players engaging in such behavior are subject to ejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules, including culture, security, or real staff member. Is that you? Mr. Leader on that track game. The first 10,000 men to get the water record.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the end. And here we are, Greg, about a third of the way through the season. Is it too early to talk about MVP?
Some people debate that even before the season begins. I think we do have a front runner, but out of respect for the field, I'll keep that to myself.
And now the New York Knicks starters. They've got Towns. Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Lopez in at the one spot.
How about Karl Anthony Towns bullying his way to that second chance look? Nicely done.
And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Back to Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Shoots the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And I'm here to tell you, it's been a victory march for them. What a stretch. 23 straight wins and still counting.
What's striking to me about this incredible streak is that in the course of a season, you might have an injury, you might have a bad shooting night, maybe your defensive game plan wasn't strong at the outset, and yet they grind night after night, come up with different ways to win. The commitment it takes to be on this kind of run is something else.
Deep two from Lopez. And again, it's New York.
Assist by Josh Hart.
And the Raptors off to a slow start. 7-point differential. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Bounce pass, Dick. Down low. Stolen by Anunoby. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Lopez from long range. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Dick.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Wow, shake the building with that finish, Scotty Barnes. My goodness.
And stolen by Barnes. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Hey, Greg, since getting traded in 2023, Mikal Bridges' scoring numbers have exploded.
Yeah, Bridges, the main piece of that deal, sending Kevin Durant to the Suns. Mikal scored 26 a game down the stretch for Brooklyn that year, taking his game to another level.
Hart the pass to Lopez. And it's off from three-point range. Raptors trail by 6. Pass to Dick. Back to Mitchell. Barnes screen on Hart. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The offensive rebound. It's Dick on the wing. Defended by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Knicks with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, and in that game, you see how they built out this roster, acquiring role players who can step up when needed.
And that's exactly what happened. Guys came off the bench ready to play. The offense didn't miss a beat.
And here is Mitchell following the three from Lopez.
Well, you're trying to answer the three, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Bridges passes to Lopez. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the Toronto Raptors taking Scotty Barnes, Doris 4th overall in the 2021 draft. What a great pick.
And Kev, that was a bit of a surprise if you remember back to that date. Most had Barnes going later in the draft. He's been a terrific acquisition. Won the Rookie of the Year, was an All-Star in year 3, and they're going to build their organization around him.
Barnes kicks to Mitchell. They need this. Again, Mitchell missing.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
Bridges up top. Dick defending. And that one's good by Lopez.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 14. And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys. The Raptors making a switch here. Abaji's checked in. One of the standout performers recently. We have a chance now to recognize the Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done, from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking, you take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Now, here's Barrett. Still scoreless. And the rejection by Towns. Lopez outside. It's Hart on the wing. And again, New York with the triple.
And really setting the tone early with their three-point shooting.
Raptors trail by 17. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
About time he got one to fall there. Before that, 6 straight misses to start this one.
Bridges finds Lopez. Offline with his three. Toronto shooting a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Mitchell outside. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 5. And the Knicks with possession here. Out to Bridges. Back to Lopez. The 3. Offensive rebound. Fires the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists tonight.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And right where he wants to be. It's so dangerous letting Barnes get inside like that.
Pass to Towns. And here is Hart. Covered by Barnes. Lopez from long range. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Barnes outside. Back to Barrett. Inside. Here's Pirtle. He's off on that one. Towns with the defensive effort.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Lopez from long range hits the three-point bomb. Lopez has got 25 points.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Abaji the pass to Barrett. Mitchell dishes to Barrett. Pirtle sets the pick for Barrett. That one, no good. New York leading by 19. Anunoby kicks to Lopez. Off target with his 3. Toronto's gone a meager 1 of 6 from three-point land since we got started tonight. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
Hey, Doris, how has Scotty Barnes advanced his game since being named Rookie of the Year back in 2022?
Well, all the physical skills are there for him. Tremendous athlete, cross-positional defensively. I think what happens for young players is they start to read the progressions of the game more quickly. Now you can put the ball in his hands, let him be a decision maker. This guy is a stat stuffer. Yeah, Mitchell Robinson, if you fail to get a body on him, he will go to the offensive glass and make you pay.
Brown against Lopez. And it's Brown missing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Achua, the pass to Lopez. Now Brunson. Tries it from 9. Rebound by Olynyk. Raptors trail by 21. Brown outside. Barnes screen on Lopez. There's Brown with the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Miles McBride's checked in for Lopez. Time now to look at the race for Rookie of the Year. And, of course, it's still early. A little over a month gone in this new NBA season. But let's take a look at who's made it. In for the Knicks. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for Achua. OG Anunoby's checked in for Bridges. And it's Lopez in for Miles McBride. On the court for the Knicks. Hart is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Lopez in at the shooting guard. Brown the pass to Olynyk. With the floater. Draws contact on the shot. And now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
I'll tell you guys, sometimes it feels like Bruce Brown prefers to score through contact. He loves those kinds of challenges.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Knicks.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Lopez, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Now Brown, 6 points for him. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
Yeah, Bruce Brown can be very effective in the lane. Keeps you off balance with his timing.
Brown against Lopez. It's hauled in by Brown. Raptors trail by 17. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Dick. Drills it from outside. Dick's got his third basket of the night.
And that is why this team has Grady Dick, a floor spacer coming into the league with an elite three-point shot.
Pass to Towns. Anunoby with it. Lopez outside. It's Hart on the wing. 5 on the clock. Lets it go with the 3. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Brown. New York's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Lopez passes to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got his second basket.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Raptors.
Brown against Lopez. Brown the pass to Dick. The 11-footer. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, if you want to win, of course, playing both ends of the floor is essential. Former Defensive Player of the Year Draymond Green says, we've seen teams for years make the mistake of thinking they can put a great offense out there and win. You run up against a team that's just competent offensively, but they play defense, you're going to lose. Kevin?
Got the 1-2 punch, as Draymond talks about. Man, that is something tough to get by. DA thanks. Lets it fly. Abaji can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
Drives in, and the dunk by Brown.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Towns, a screen on Brown. There's the lob to Towns. Boucher with the steal. Dick passes to Boucher. And the layup's good off the glass.
And for Boucher, to me, it's about taking his time inside. When he does that, he's very effective.
New York leading by 14. Towns in the corner. Hart kicks to Lopez. To the middle. Towns is doubled. Here's Kolek. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 4 assists in the game.
What a setup by Karl Anthony Towns. Knew his team had to capitalize on that opening.
And here's Brown outside. It's rebounded by New York. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Lopez outside. Pass to Hart for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 4 rebounds in this game. Dick finds Brown. To the paint. Here's Olynyk. Banked in off the glass. Olynyk's got 5 points so far.
And really, the improvement as a finisher is noticeable for Kelly Olynyk.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pass to Dick. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Lopez, and there's the drive. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
And the Raptors going out now with a whole new group. And New York with a change here, too. Sims is checked in. Barrett setting a pick for Mitchell. They get it back. Hurdle. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And another turnover here by New York.
That almost looked like bad.
So it's New York holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. And the 3-point shot has been big for them. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man. Show some hustle.
Okay, now let's... And that'll do it for halftime.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Lopez.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
In at the forward spots, we'll see Barrett and Barnes. Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. And it's Pirtle in at the center filling out the middle. That's the groove starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. Back to Barnes. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight. New York leading by 9. When you think about Scotty Barnes, Doris, it's amazing how good he already is.
Kev, it's remarkable that he can affect almost every aspect of the game at a high level, meaning he can guard the opponent's best player, but he can also fill up the box score on the offensive end. Points, assists, rebounds, he can do it all.
After shooting here, about 46% for the game. Mitchell outside. Barnes screen on Lopez. Mitchell wide open. And the three off target. And for the Knicks, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. And it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Anunoby. Lopez has got 33 points. Hard against Barnes. Pass to Dick. Mitchell outside. He takes it in. And he just hasn't been able to get it going.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. 15-point game. Bounce pass from Pirtle. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Mitchell's got 10 points in the game.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Lopez outside. And again, New York with the triple.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Barnes. That shot misses. Some solid defense from Hart. There's Lopez with the three, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Mitchell against Lopez. Mitchell passes to Dick. On the wing, Barnes. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
This is a guy very willing to put his body on the line. Scotty Barnes gets that defense to commit and accepts the contact.
For Toronto, they have missed out on some chances at the line today. 0-6 of 11. First one falls for him. Barnes hits them both.
Boy, you think about Scotty Barnes, the 2022 Rookie of the Year, guys. 6'9", long, could do many things, and honestly, a ton of growth left.
Here's Lopez. It's rebounded by Barrett.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Barnes sets a screen for Mitchell. Shoots. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. He's got 12. New York leading by 14. Hart with it. 5 points in the game. Lopez, no luck. And here is Barnes. Pirtle dishes to Barnes. Back to Pirtle. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by New York. Bridges outside. Lopez from long range. No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The drive by Barnes. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Well, what a big-time athlete. Scotty Barnes sprinting to the cup with effectiveness.
It's Hart on the wing. Drops in the tray. Hart's got 8.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Barnes down low. Defended by Hart. Dick passes to Barnes. Trying his luck from deep. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Hart, no good. Raptors trail by 15. Now, here's Mitchell. He's got 12. Baseline jumper. That one doesn't drop. The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Lopez outside. On the wing, Bridges. Back to Lopez. Oh, good with the triple. Toronto's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Barrett, no good.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Toronto shooting 43% for the game. For three, Mitchell. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Challenging this D with the 3 ball. That's his second from distance this half, and he also hit one in the first half, too.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Pass to Olynyk. Here's Shed. Plays it up off the glass. Shed's got his first 2 points of the night.
Olynyk can fit in anywhere. He's so unselfish. What a pretty pass.
And New York looking at who they've got. Josh Hart out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Lopez in at the point.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Shot clock at 6. Shed misses from short range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 assists now tonight.
And what's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Here's Shed. Lopez covering. Barrett against Anunoby. Barrett kicks to Olynyk. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Lopez. This one for 3. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
High post Lopez. Here's Towns. Hart the pass to Lopez. Hart with the screen for Lopez. Trying to find Hart. Gets it to him. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, if you're going up against this guy in this close a range, you've got to defend with everything you've got. A tremendous job defensively.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Thanks, guys. During the last break, listened in on Darko Rajakovic talking to his team. Coach not happy with the team. He told him, come on, we have to value the basketball. We're just giving it away. Let's see if they listen. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. Hurdle with a screen on Anunoby. Barrett with the bounce pass. And the dunk by Purdy.
Now, critical in the pick and roll that you be able to deliver the ball in a timely spot and in the right position. And R.J. Barrett does just that.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Lopez with the bucket.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
Here's Mitchell. Yes, that goes in. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Wasted no time on that one. Bridges has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for New York. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. They trail by 16. An easy 2 points on the layup. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter. The Knicks shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Bridges dishes to Lopez. That three off the mark. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. To the inside. Here's Barnes. The Knicks pull it in. Hart's got 7 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Bridges. There's Lopez with the three. Offensive rebound. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the Knicks lead by 16. The Raptors shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Lets the three fly. Lopez, no luck.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Here's Barrett. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby has got his 7th rebound here tonight. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
Barrett kicks to Barnes. Dick passes to Barnes. Releases from 15. The shot that time not on target. The Knicks leading by 16. Towns a screen on Mitchell.
2 minutes remaining.
Lopez against Mitchell. Hart kicks to Lopez. Three-pointer connects again from distance.
And guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for 3rd now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. Pass to Barrett. Anunoby comes with the double team. For 3, Mitchell. The shot will not fall. And it's the Knicks with the ball. They have a 19-point lead.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Knicks.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Way to bring the effort tonight.